Eurogold is driven by being the best civil engineering contractor in the Northwest, ensuring its clients are given the highest level of service that they deserve. Eurogold work in a wide range of industry sectors, including house building, highways, commercial and industrial build.
La Vita is an award-winning, independently run Italian restaurant. Located on Rose Lane in the heart of Liverpool, real Italian-style dishes, using the best ingredients, skillfully prepared by our chefs. Come and try our serious Italian experience.
Supreme Upholstery Limited is a manufacturer of quality bespoke upholstered furniture. Come along with your ideas for that perfect sofa to fit your home and let Supreme bring your ideas to fruition. We also offer a service to the contract market, including large hotel groups and small family-run business. No matter how large or how small your order, you will always get that personal service from our sales team. Come along and visit our showroom.
Hello and welcome to the Irish in the UK. This week we're coming to you from O'Grady's Irish Bar in Ilford in London. Over the last 18 years, Seamus and Ann and all the staff have developed O'Grady's into a great place to come and enjoy Irish music, sample lovely food and beautiful accommodation. But Seamus and Ann have decided they're going to retire, so some of their friends have come along to say goodbye and wish them the very best of luck in the future.
There's one place I remember best, that's dear old Galway town. If you ever go to Galway and just walk down by the sea, I'm sure that you will understand why it means so much to me. You'll see the smiling faces.
Seamus, end of an era for yourself and Ann tonight.
Yeah, it is. It's 18 years. We had 18 fun years here. They weren't like work, it was like more of a hobby than anything else, and meeting people. And this would never be a success without the people that came in here, because they were the people that made the business.
Well, you make it sound very easily, but I've been speaking to a lot of your customers tonight and they were telling me that when you come in here, well, I'll let you tell me what this place was like.
Well, when I came here, this place was only an Indian takeaway. And we opened it up, we put a bar on the far side, and that was our first venture. The bar took off, massive success. Then we bought this section here, we put a restaurant in here, and upstairs we converted into a guest house, another massive success. And we've kept it going now the best we can for 18 years, and we've sold it to a man, Declan Boyle, and he's going to take it on to the next level. He's an experienced publican, and he knows the time of day. Young man from Donegal, full of energy, and he'll take it to the next level.
Well, it'd be great to continue on the Irish traditions here for the community here, because of course a lot of them was telling us that you've held so many big nights here, you've done so much for charity down all them 18 years, and a lot of them are really going to miss it.
Yeah, a lot of them are going to miss it. None of them is going to miss it more than myself. But look, time stands still for no man, and you have to, when your chips are in, you have to cash them, and that's it.
Now, Anne, of course, this job here is a 7 days a week job, and I know you've been at it every day, every week, 52 weeks of the year. Mm-hmm. It's going to be a big wrench for you, isn't it?
Yeah, huge wrench, Martin. A big decision for both of us to make, but we feel that the time is right now for us, and obviously Declan Boyle we feel is the right man to take O'Grady's on for us to the next stage. It's been more than a job, it's been, more than a commitment on our part. We've forged so many relationships and friendships over the years, but but hopefully we'll move on with those too, and we'll have those friendships.
Look, these things don't happen overnight. You've both worked extremely hard.
We have. When we opened a bar. Our vision was always to have an Irish bar in this area, and then people said to us, oh, it's a pity you don't do food. So we opened the restaurant, and then they say to us, oh, if we had a hotel here now, we'd have it all. So we opened the Guesthouse. So it just got bigger and bigger, but that was never our intention when we started 18 years ago. But that's where we are now.
You opened an Irish shop here as well, Seamus.
We have a little shop here, a little Irish shop here. I wouldn't call it a massive shop, but it's a little thing to complement. It's the people come in here to eat and they see the Irish biscuits and flour and porridge and all that stuff there, and they see it and they buy it, and it's just a little sideline that we have.
What do you think you're going to do with your time now when you get a little bit of breathing space?
I'd say Seamus has a lot of plans for golf. But as a
surprise.
But I don't deny him that. We've had to make compromises as a family over the years. So, we're looking forward to spending time with family, extended family and friends. And we'll do a bit of that for a while, and we'll see how we go from there then,
And you'll be able to put your feet up for Christmas and New Year this year.
Well, yeah, it'll be nice to, us all be together Christmas Eve and Christmas morning. Traditionally, we would have got up and, Seamus heads into the bar at 9:30. That won't be happening this year. So that in itself will be nice,
And look, at a lot of people was also telling us tonight that, of course, when they come in here, they always felt so welcome. It was a true Irish welcome from you both.
Yeah, well, that's what that's what we set out to do. We'd only treat people that come in here the same way as we'd love to be treated ourselves, and that we've carried that on for 18 years.
And of course, you're heavily involved with the Galway Association.
The Galway Association it's a sideline, but it's nice to put something back. I'm here for a good many years, 54 years, and it's nice to put something back into the community to help old Galway people and people that come from Galway and people that come from Ireland in general. And you just put them back and try and help them and try and steer them on the right road.
You come from County Galway, and of course you're very close to a small little town called Craigs. Now they've got a really famous rugby team.
Well, they are. They're actually famous for two things. One is they have a monument there to Charles Stewart Parnell. It was the last place he made a public speech before his demise. And they have a rugby team and rugby facilities in Craigs that are second to none. They're actually, I'd say, the best in Ireland. And it's driven by 4 or 5 fellas that come from Craigs: Kieran Brandon, Kieran Dowd, a Farrell man from Roscommon, and young Sean Brandon. And these fellas put their time in, and they have 5G pitches, they have 4G pitches, and they have 3 ordinary pitches. It's an unbelievable place. And on a Saturday, there's up to 200 kids arrive there every Saturday, and coaches to do rugby training. It's absolutely out of this world, the facilities that are there.
And of course the Brandon family, now Kieran and the lads, the brothers, they've been heavily involved with Craigs for a long time. And of course their dad, Willie Brandon, was a school teacher in Craigs, so there's great history with them and the rugby team.
Yes, indeed. William Brandon was a school teacher. He was renowned in Craigs, and himself and my dad, they had many a night in the pub together. And the lads were founder members of that Craigs Rugby Club with my own brother, and they started it off, and it's an unbelievable facility in a very small village. There's only 80 people in that village, but when you have people driving it on like they do, you will get results. And Craigs is a template for anyone that wants to get anything done. Go and do it yourself, and go and get it done, and get your fundraising and everything in place, and you can achieve anything you want to achieve.
Now, Anne, I know yourself and Seamus would like to say a few words about your staff here.
We certainly would. We believe we have the finest team working with us. We have my brother with us since we opened. We have our general manager with us for the last 5 years. Our assistant managers from Cork. We have a great kitchen team with our head chef and his sous chef. And And then we have a great full-time and part-time staff, both in the bar, restaurant and guest house. But we certainly couldn't have done what we've done over the past 18 years without a strong team. And I'd say I can speak on behalf of myself and Seamus. We just think they deserve a huge thanks and recognition in all of this as well.
So Seamus and Anne, what more can I say? For kindness and caring, you've gone out of your way. Thank you so much for all that you've done. With heavy hearts, we let you go for an adventure in the sun.
I've known Seamus since the early 70s when we were living up at the Elephant and Castle. And Seamus had a pub in Aldgate, which he was the youngest landlord in Great Britain. And we had some very good times.
What was this place like when you first moved in here?
Well, when he came to Seven Kings, it was an old restaurant which was in a mess. And Seamus done a lot of work on it. He built out the back. It's a massive place. One of the best pubs in London. And a lovely restaurant, everything. And I couldn't say a bad word about Seamus. Seamus is a gentleman.
Is this your local?
I come here now and then. As I live in East Ham, I live a bit away, so I make my way down here when I can.
And tell me a bit about yourself. I know you're a Great Westmeath man, but how long have you been here?
50 years. I was back twice this year, and probably before Christmas again.
You'll miss Seamus when he's gone from here on Ann. Would you like to send him a message tonight?
Seamus, you're one of the best, and no one will ever replace you. If he couldn't do you a good turn, he wouldn't do you a bad one.
Seamus has been a McCurtain player in his early years, and he has supported us all over the years. And he has sponsored all our underage and our senior players. And he has given us great support all over the years. And I thank him from the bottom of my heart. And I say to him and his wife Anne, happy retirement.
When I come to London 18 years ago, this pub opened, and I met Seamus O'Grady and his wife Anne. He's done so much for me, right? So much. When I've been in trouble, phone Seamus up. What do you want, Willie? I need some money. No drama. I live in one of Seamus O'Grady's houses, right? Very, very good friend of mine. Absolutely love him to the end of the world. And the wife Anne and the son James. Absolutely love him. I'm very gutted that this pub's not going to be my pub anymore.
And I believe he's your next of kin as well.
Yes, he is, sir. Yes. Yes, he is, sir. He's my next of kin. There's my mum, and O'Grady's my next of kin. But that doesn't... It's not a drama, is it? No. I love this pub.
We're all having a great time here at O'Grady's Irish Bar in London for Seamus and Anne's retirement party. See you in a few minutes.
Eurogold is driven by being the best civil engineering contractor in the Northwest, ensuring its clients are given the highest level of service that they deserve. Eurogold work in a wide range of industry sectors, including house building, highways, commercial and industrial build.
Supreme Upholstery Limited is a manufacturer of quality bespoke upholstered furniture. Come along with your ideas for that perfect sofa to fit your home and let Supreme bring your ideas to fruition. We also offer a service to the contract market, including large hotel groups and small family-run business. No matter how large or how small your order, you will always get that personal service from our sales team. Come along and visit our showroom.
La Vita is an award-winning, independently run Italian restaurant. Located on Rose Lane in the heart of Liverpool, real Italian-style dishes using the best ingredients, skillfully prepared by our chefs. Come and try our serious Italian experience.
The Warrington Irish Club, 83 Ilford Lane, Warrington. A friendly and welcoming club keeping the Irish culture alive. We have Irish and country music every Saturday night, tribute nights, race nights, charity nights and karaoke. All live sports shown on the big screens. We have snooker, dominoes and crown green bowling teams along with arts and crafts. Pop in for a friendly welcome and to book your event at the Warrington Irish Club, give Frank a call.
IJK's Scrap Metal, Manchester. We provide payment for scrap metal, removal and disposal of cars and abandoned vehicles. A weighbridge facility, authorised treatment facility, recycling and waste management. Full compliance with all legal requirements. IJK Scrap Metal Manchester, a friendly, professional and reliable service.
The Dolphin Hotel and Mulhern's Bar, situated in the heart of Crossmolina, is now under new ownership. Mayo's leading destination for food, beverages and accommodation. Food served from 9 a.m. till 9 p.m. Sample fresh local produce on our breakfast, lunch and a la carte menu. Or why not relax in Mulhern's Bar? We cater for weddings, parties and various functions. Stay with us in one of our beautiful ensuite rooms. You will be greeted with a smile from Mary and Pat Mulhern at the Dolphin and Mulhern's Bar, Crossmolina, County Mayo.
Eurogold is driven by being the best civil engineering contractor in the Northwest, ensuring its clients are given the highest level of service that they deserve. Eurogold work in a wide range of industry sectors, including house building, highways, commercial and industrial build.
Welcome back. Now this week we're coming to you from O'Grady's Irish Bar in London. Seamus and Ann have decided to retire. There's a great party going on inside and I'm off to join them.
I've known Seamus about 42 years. I grew up in the East End of London where Seamus and his parents run a pub in Whitechapel, Cannon Street Road. So me and my family always used to go in there when we were young and my uncles used to drink in there. So I've known Seamus for 42 years.
And what was Seamus like when he was a young lad? I'm sure he was a bit wild, was he?
Yes, he was a little bit wild, yes. He used to bring us everywhere in his flash cars. Yeah. Seamus was always available for us. He's got a great heart. Seamus has always been here for us. He's like part of the family and he's always been here for everybody that comes into this pub.
Now you've had a long association with Seamus and of course with the pub here as well because your family's been involved.
Yes, we've always come in here for the last 18 years since Seamus opened the pubs. I've had all my family dues in here, communions, confirmations, 21st birthday parties, anniversaries. Seamus has always accommodated us and we've always had a great time here.
And Pat, this is your local, I presume?
We don't really drink anywhere else apart from here, like, sir. Knowing Seamus all that length of time, you got to give him a bit of custom. You meet Seamus at the door and he'll spend maybe 15-20 minutes talking to your side before you even come in. So he's not trying to rush you in the door to drink his drink. He just wants a good chat with you and conversation, like, you know. As I say, like, he's the face to the place, isn't he? So, you know, you will miss him, yeah.
I'm heartbroken. I feel like I had a bereavement when he told me. I was so shocked. We're just so used to Seamus being here all the time. And no matter what time you ring him or call him and you come down, you'll always have a chat. Even if you come down for breakfast, Seamus will sit at a table with you and have a cup of tea and a chat. No matter what time you come in here, he's always around to meet you and greet you. So I miss them dearly. Anne is lovely. They're both lovely and we're really, really going to miss them. I can safely say I don't care who takes this pub over. To us, it'll always be O'Grady's.
Seamus, there's a lovely family feel to O'Grady's.
There is indeed. We have grandkids and fathers and granddads coming to us every day of the week. I suppose it all started, my sister Anne is married to Seamus And we've always been very family orientated, and we always made sure from day one to get young local boys and girls working for us, and in turn their families supported them and supported us, which is obviously great for business and great for community spirit.
And you can tell that tonight because so many people has turned up here all day and again tonight.
It's amazing, people that we haven't seen for a while, that have moved away, still made the big effort to come back and say goodbye and thanks very much, and basically let us know we've done something right for the last 18 years, you know.
And of course this pub means a lot to you as well, because I believe you met your wife here.
I did indeed. My wife was a student, and with all students they do need backup cash, and she started behind the bar as a barmaid when she could, and that's obviously where we met, and we're still together. That's 18 years ago, so we obviously done something right anyway.
Well, many congratulations to you both, and that's a lovely story as well, to say that O'Grady's was part of your life as well.
That's right, it's great. Like, we've two young boys, and look, it all started here in O'Grady's, and look, as many as a couple met inside in that bar, or indeed in this restaurant.
And there's so many people here tonight that wants to come on the TV and tell stories about you all, but in particular, of course, Seamus and Anne, and how much they've helped them in their lifetime, how much they've helped them out when they were in financial difficulties, how much work they've done for fundraising events and everything. So it's unbelievable the amount of work you've all done here during the last 18 years.
There's always been a strong community spirit, and I've said this during the week, and people have said to me, Seamus is one of the last of the real true publicans. He would never see a man down, whereas, as we know in this generation, there is pubs, you're just another number coming through the door. Seamus made sure, no you're not, what's your name, are you alright for work, are you okay for digs, and take it from there. And that don't get forgotten. Well, by a lot of people don't get forgotten, but it's shown this week. People have come back to, in fairness, clap them on the back, you know what I mean? And it must be nice to see that, you know, by everyone, you know.
How do you think the two of them will cope now that they're gone from the pub after this weekend, and it's a different way of life for them, and you know they've been involved so much with the community and people here?
I'm sure they keep themselves busy. They've been busy for the last 18 and a half years, so why not drive on and keep yourself busy at something else? Whether it's something you can relax a bit more at or not, you know.
So stop the world and let me on.
Back 18 years ago, we got very excited because there was an Irish bar opening here in Seven Kings, and we didn't know Anne and Seamus at that time, but over the years we've developed great friendships. We've made many friendships in the pub, met lots of lovely people through Seamus and Anne, who are both lovely people themselves, who are going to be very sadly missed here in Seven Kings. Unreal.
Now, a lot of people are saying here tonight how much they're going to miss Seamus and Anne, but how do you think they'll cope? Do you think they'll miss all you lot?
I definitely think they're going to miss us, for sure they'll miss us. But hopefully we'll keep in touch, but it's not going to be the same because, you know, you come over here on a Friday evening for the old session, come over on a Sunday for the session, Christmas Day, St Patrick's Day. But, you know, hopefully their legacy is going to live on and whoever's taken over after them. It'd be a shame if it was wasted now and if we couldn't continue on with all the Irish great community that we've got here. Lots of charity events they've run, many things over the year. They've helped the community out in so many ways. Two lovely, very nice, lovely people, both of them, Anne and Seamus. We're going to miss them, but I think they're going to miss us as well, in fairness.
And of course, Nicola, you've had a lot of association here with O'Grady's Irish Bar.
Yeah, absolutely. So as Mum said, we've been coming in over the years. I've got 4 sisters. They all worked at the bar, they worked in the restaurant. I actually was the only one that never worked here, but I had my 18th birthday here, my 30th birthday party here, so many good memories.
And of course you're very friendly with James as well, that's Seamus and Anne's son.
Absolutely, yeah, Seamus and Anne's only boy, lovely, lovely boy he's grown into. So he actually works with me in Canary Wharf, so we'll very much still keep in contact with James because I still see him every day at work. So,
would you like to send them a message tonight?
Yeah, I'd like to say, Anne and Seamus, enjoy your retirement, and we'll be in touch with you, and we'll keep the old Irish scene going here, a few old sessions.
And all I have to say is, Anne and Seamus, all the very, very best for the future. Thank you for the most incredible 18 years. The pub will not be the same without you, but we will miss you lots, and we'll keep drinking on your behalf, and long live the sessions and may it continue.
Richard, tell me, how long have you been General Manager here at O'Grady's?
Martin, just about over 5 and a bit years, nearly 6 years this March coming.
I'm sure you've seen lots of people come through the door. You must have some great stories to tell me.
One of the good ones is one of the customers who passed away, Aidan Thornton. He's a Galway man. He was fond of a drink, so he was here one night and he probably had one more than what he should have. He came back from the toilet. He was moving down along the bar. His pint was at the end of the bar. He went to grab his pint. He missed the pint and he missed the counter and ended up in the fire outside. He jumped up then, he didn't know what happened. He went to hit me, he thought I was after pushing him.
Now that could have happened as well because you've been a Kilkenny man, you know, you could give a Galway man a push. Now, sure, O'Grady's pub here over the years, it's really grown to be such a great institution, I would say, in this area.
Yeah, look, I suppose Anne and Seamus opened it 18 years ago as a bar. It's evolved from there with the restaurant, and then in the last couple of years, I think it's just over 5 years to have the Guesthouse upstairs, which went from strength to strength. But it's been a lot of hard work for Seamus and Anne over the years, and you know, they have put a lot of time, you know what I mean, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, you know what I mean, you don't get days off in this trade. They treat everybody the same as a family. They've been very good to everybody, they've been very good to me. You know, to do anything they can for you, so you know what I mean. They expect what they give to get back, and I think that's what we feed down to everybody. But there's a very, very big family feel to O'Grady's, and there's always has been. They will do anything for anybody, and you know what I mean. What they give, you try to give back to them best you can.
And it's a very, very strong Irish community pub, isn't there? Because I met loads of people here from all over Ireland tonight.
Martin, I say if you go out there, every county is represented out there, not only on the ceiling from the jerseys, but everything that we have. I say every county out there, just a representative out there.
Now, one question for you. What about Kilkenny next year?
That's the hardest question you asked me so far. Listen, we probably thought we were good enough to win one this year. We were building. There's good young players coming through. Ballahale won another county final. We'll just have to wait and see, but we'll enter anyway and see what happens.
It's time to say goodbye. As hard as it is, I'm walking out the door instead of being carried feet first out the door. And I know we wouldn't have a successful pub here without having lovely, lovely customers. And to see everybody turn out on a Sunday night to say goodbye to me is something really special.
We wish Seamus and Anne the very best of luck in their retirement. So many people came along to say goodbye. Others to say thank you for the wonderful support they have given to charities and all good causes down the years. They were always there to help people in need, and always made everybody feel very welcome. Now, Henry McGlade is back with his show next Thursday night at 7 o'clock, and we're here with the Irish in the UK at 7:30. Until then, take care.